Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com. Let's work on the last 3 custom planner spreads for the month of September. All right, so today I have my last 3 custom planner spreads for the month of September. We are going to be creating a spread for Rachel, who asked for a monthly layout, and I'm going to use Planning a Life I Love from Kelva Plan. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Excited to use this. And then for Janet, she loves Mississippi State football, and I'm going to create a football themed spread for her. And then we have Danielle, who asked for a Gothic spread. And so I'm super excited to kind of give that one a try. So I will put you guys on fast forward. Let's go. First up is Rachel's monthly spread. And for this spread, like I said, I'm going to use Planning a Life I Love Volume 2. And I'm going to use some of the Daily Florals stickers from Kell of a Plan. And I will have Kell of a Plan linked down below. These are fabulous stickers. And I love how so many of her florals mix and match so well with many of her icons. So these are actually the floral stickers that were designed for her daily sheets, but of course, just like with all the other stickers that we know and love, you can use them in any way you want. There's no rule saying you have to use big size stickers on big size spreads or classic stickers on classic spreads or daily stickers on daily spreads. You can change it up however you want. I'm giving this spread a little bit of a fall feel, but not like over the top fall. It's going to have some fall colors. I don't know what all Rachel has going on this particular month, so we will kind of scatter a few boxes here and there, but I'm aiming the decor more towards the corners. That's what I do usually on my monthly spreads. And then I have been loving having the border that is all washi tape each month. For me, it helps my monthly spreads kind of stand out as I'm flipping through my planner. I like the look, and so that's going to be something that I include in this spread as well. In my opinion, on monthly spreads, the best places to decorate are either in these corners or down the spine of the spread. I like a very, very functional monthly spread. I like to have lots of room to write. There's lots of things going on. And so I tend to aim my decorations in places where I can still have lots of function. So that usually means the corners, the bottom. You can also just include boxes. Like, it's okay to have those decorative stickers kind of filling the background, as long as you are okay with layering boxes over the top so that it's a little bit easier to write. I'm actually going to leave this spread undated. I believe Rachel wanted this for October, but I didn't have confirmation and I didn't want to date it wrong. I'm going to put a few boxes kind of spread throughout. Again, if you don't use this as a functional planning tool like I do, there's lots of ways to use your monthly spread. It's a great place to document gratitude. It's a great place to put a highlight of the day. It's a great place to do some tracking for your wellness. There's all kinds of ways you can use it. So it doesn't have to be just as a schedule keeper. This is also a great place for scripture writing. There's so many different things that you could do right here. So got my little clusters, just move those boxes around. They're sized slightly larger than the typical month box because these are made for those daily pages from Kelva Plan. But again, just offset them a little bit. I'm going to add some florals to fill in some space here at the top, trying to use those daily florals and get the most out of them by cutting them in half. Once that is done, the last little part I'm going to do is add the days of the week, and I'm going to include a set of numbers in Rachel's Happy Mail so that she can take those numbers and use them to date her spread when she knows exactly what month she wants to use. So Rachel, I hope you love your monthly spread, all about planning, all about these pinks and purples. I think it is beautiful and kind of romantic feeling actually. And next up, let's try something new with Janet. I am a huge college football fan, and I love that Janet requested a college football spread. I think that is awesome. And she is a fan of Mississippi State. So we're going to create a spread for her that celebrates all things Mississippi State for the week of October 23rd. So I'm prepping some scrapbook paper for the background. I wanted to do a layered look here on the background, and I actually cut the scrapbook paper too big. I was thinking in a big size planner, but Janet actually uses a classic size. So ended up cutting it down, just have to punch these holes with the Happy Planner punch, always double checking to make sure I'm punching the right side of the paper. And then we just put the boxes on top using the scrapbook paper as the background. Again, one of my favorite ways to really customize a spread. Then you just pop it in. You can adhere the other planner pages to the back to make it kind of seamless in your planner, but definitely not required. Just trying to line up the pieces here. So for this spread, I found this image on Etsy that I thought was beautiful, kind of a watercolor look at the football stadium with the bulldog right there. Super cute. I actually printed it out on clear paper because I wanted it to look like it melted into the page. Now, that posed a problem for me because at the bottom of the page where I end up deciding to locate it, I actually have that gray paper. And so if I just put the clear sticker down right there, then it would have this gray in the background on part of it and would look odd. So I have white sticker paper. I lined it up right where the gray is going to be. You can see it's a large sticker, kind of hard to work with, but I'm going to put the white sticker paper underneath. Ta-da! Now the bulldog will look the right color, and then I just take my scissors and I'm very carefully, it's kind of tricky, but I'm cutting around the edge of where that image was. So basically what this is turning into is half of the image is on clear sticker paper and half of it is on white sticker paper. And for me, this just made it a little bit easier for it to melt onto the page. Love, love, love that look. Now, the sticker paper I used is actually the Mako brand sticker paper, and I use that clear sticker paper for a reason because you can write over the top of it. So, Janet, if you want to write in the boxes that are covered with the stadium, you can totally do that with a regular pen. It will work just fine, and that way it keeps it functional, but you have that big, impactful image in the background. I pulled the number stickers from Mojo Jojo's Date It sticker book, the rainbow sticker book, and then I'm actually using the gray days of the week from that same rainbow Date It sticker book to add the days of the week there at the top to kind of emphasize the gray and bring down the black just a little bit. I'm also pulling Mojo Jojo stickers from her jewel tone boxes sticker book because this maroon is the Mississippi State color. So we're going to include boxes at the top. Janet did send me a few dates that she definitely needed boxes, so I wanted to have those there. And then I have these other images that I purchased off of Etsy and made into stickers to kind of fill in and bring that Mississippi State feeling across the whole week. Love this one. I had to kind of move this. It's a little finicky, but I didn't want it to overlap in a weird way. Trying to figure out where the football is going to go, playing with all of the different, I loved bringing the maroon down to that bottom left corner. That kind of incorporates the stickers a little bit more, seeing what else we might need. I love a bulldog. There we go. Okay, now Janet does like to notate gratitude, so I have a couple options. There's gratitude over here on the left where she could list out gratitude, and then I'm actually going to pull out some of these checklist stickers. These are a great place for gratitude as well. And to balance out the spread and bring in just a little bit more black, you're going to see me pull in some black boxes and some black bullet points because I realized I took up a big portion of the spread over there on the left with that big bulldog stadium image, but I kind of thought it was worth the payoff. Here's an example. See how I'm just layering that sticker over the image? I'm still getting that, you know, that cool background, but if you're willing to kind of layer your functional stickers over the top of the decorative, it kind of frees you up for a lot of other possibilities. I opted to go with the triangle bullet points right here because I think they take up less room and I wanted to really maximize writing room for Janet. Once I get those in place, that is going to be it for this Mississippi State spread. Let me know what you think. Let me know what team you are cheering on. I am a big TCU fan. My husband went to the University of Georgia, so we are a football loving family in this house. So anyway, let me know what you think down below, and then we will take a look at Danielle's spread. Next up is Danielle's classic size planner spread. And Danielle is unique in that she is not currently working in a Happy Planner. She has an Erin Condren planner and plans to switch to the Happy Planner in 2024. So she is kind of saving up these spreads. So all her spreads that I create for her are undated. She asked for Gothic Victorian. I went for these beautiful stained glass images. These are actually images that I used to create custom stickers for my Patreon members in the month of September. I blew them up huge to make a big impact on the page, and this particular spread is going to be pretty different. I hope Danielle likes it. It's going to be a pretty unique spread. We're going to start with the stained glass in the background. I think these are gorgeous. It's not gothic in that it's black and dark, but I love the kind of structures there. I think they're beautiful. Next, we're bringing in some watercolor because I just felt like changing it up a little bit. So these are actually metallic watercolors. They are beautiful, and I'm going to add them around the windows. I'm trying not to mix the colors too much, so we went with this smoky black down on the bottom. We'll do this goldenrod color up here at the top, a blue coming over here, and then we will add pink and one more little section of black up in the top corner. Some questions. People always have questions about watercolor in your planner. Does it bleed through? Sometimes. So I would never watercolor directly in a planner page. I would probably use an extra layout and then pop it into my planner. So just a hint there, don't just put watercolor straight up in your planner. The other thing I get is, do the pages wrinkle? Yes. They do wrinkle up a little bit when you add water to them. However, once your planner is closed and closed for a while, it's going to start to flatten out even more. And then I think we all know as we use our planners, they tend to get wrinkled anyway. So it doesn't generally bother me. I'm hoping that it doesn't bother Danielle because this is a kind of a different look. I actually went for jewel tone floral boxes. These are not floral. These are jewel tone shapes from Mojo Jojo Plans. And I thought the shape of these particular boxes mirrored the shape of some of the stained glass, if that makes sense. So I'm using these as the functional boxes kind of around the spread, and I'm just pumped. I'm pumped with how this spread came out. I think it's unique. Let's add some arches here at the top so that it is a place where she can write the dates once she decides when she's going to use this particular planner. Back to the watercolor. It's fun. I totally suggest trying it one time. I tend to do just splashes of watercolor. You can see I added splatters. It's not that I'm watercoloring a specific image in my planner. It's usually more for like a burst of color, and I think it can be a lot of fun. Of course, there are some stickers that kind of give you the illusion of watercolor without the actual water and paint. So that is another option as well. The last thing I'm going to do for Danielle's spread, I'm going to end up adding some checklists. I go with black for the checklist, and I go with checklists instead of bullet points because I thought that the bold lines kind of helped ground the page. I just like how it looked with the bold lines. And then that's going to be it for Danielle's spread. Let me know what you thought of these three spreads. What was your favorite? Was it Rachel's monthly spread? Was it Janet's Mississippi State spread? Or was it Danielle's Gothic spread? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I will link everything that I use down in the description box below, so you can be sure to check those out. Heads up, some of those are affiliate links. It doesn't cost you any more, but it really goes a long way towards helping this channel, so thank you in advance. Huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. You are the absolute best. If you are interested in joining our fun community, you can check out the link for Patreon down in the description box below. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.